global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Global Happiness today. So, with so many things happening in the political scene in Nigeria, and the senator from the south is also insisting that it is the turn of the southeasterners to produce the president come 2023, and judging the fact that even at that, the southwestern brothers are still picking up forms. They seem not to feel the pulse of the fact that equity and justice is needed for the integrity and unity of Nigeria to remain. And he seemed to be speaking quite a lot and speaking on the fact that 2023 will be the decider if Southeast will remain in Nigeria or will break up. Well, for more information on that, check our feed for that particular video where he bared his mind all holds bare. But right now, the Northerners also have decided to speak up on a lot of things, and in fact, if you ask me, they seem to be in full support of what Biafrans are doing. And in the moment, you're going to find out what they're talking about with the issue of referendum. Don't forget that for some months back, they've insisted that there shouldn't be any restructuring until Biafra Referendum takes place. We're going to give you updates on all that and much more. But before we do that, we'd like you to subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you will see bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Where the coalition of northern groups CNG has called on the federal government and international agencies to step in and facilitate the process that will lead to the actualization of Biafra. CNG spokesperson Abdul Aziz Sulaiman at a press briefing yesterday in Abuja noted that the request became expedient sequel to the alleged unsavory remarks by some Southeast elders against the Nigerian state. Suleiman pointed out that the outcome of the referendum will be irreversible and shall not be reviewed or reconsidered for any other reasons. He said, and I quote, "The CNG demands relevant Nigerian authorities and international agencies to step in and support CNG's pending court process seeking for a referendum that will definitely and will also finally separate Southeast from Nigeria to prevent a descent into another civil war that this day and age as well as forestal the mass killings on untold sufferings and atrocities intended by the Igbos." Funny. The CNG also recommits to the pursuit of a legal framework for the conduct and implementation of a general referendum to determine the status of the Southeast or any enclave that wishes for self-determination from Nigeria. Okay, that's a better clause. We shall also insist that all identified indigenes of such enclaves or entities that seek to secede must leave the territory of Nigeria and assemble in their designated enclaves for the purpose of the exist. And we shall insist that the outcome of the referendum shall be final, irreversible, and shall not be reviewed or reconsidered for any other reasons. The CNG shall remain committed to its dedication to search for a Nigerian leader with the capacity, competence, and credibility to be trusted and accepted by all Nigerians, irrespective of his tribe, religious calling, or regional background, except of course the Igbo and the Southeast. Now, have you now seen that no matter how Southeasterners clamor for presidency, it cannot, with due respect to all Southeasterners in the platform, it cannot go to Southeast. Now, CGN is a coalition of northern groups saying that no matter they're looking out for a president that is devoid of ethnicity, irrespective of his religious background, but that will take Nigeria to greater heights, except for Southeast, except for an Igbo man, which means all this clamor for Southeastern president. The joke, and funny enough, let me just say this, a quick one, to a very great extent, I believe that the Southeastern political elite know this. They know this. They have known peace. Ever since they know that they may not get that seat, they have decided to be, canvassing in a Nicodemus manner, really, for vice presidential slot. But the youths are actually looking at how things are faring, are insisting that they need Biafra. It's either now that the momentum is high, or they lose it forever. Now they're saying that whatever it takes, even if it means calling international agencies to come look into this matter of Biafra exit referendum, really. So that, but whatever the outcome is, it's going to be final, it's going to be irreversible. Now, if that comes to bear, I think the agitators should also look into their leaders, because I can assure you that some of the agitators, or most of the agitators, may want Biafra, but I can assure you that the elders who have benefited a great deal and who will still benefit and who are actually in the corridor of power for now will not want to go for Biafra. So it's if eventually referendum is being called, all hands and all eyes and all legs and all everything about those stakeholders must be on deck to ensure that this is done once and for all, so that they will know their stand. But they're also saying something unique. Said whatever the brothers and sisters of the entities or identities of those in Southeast, I said they should not even bother. They should all move to their enclave, as in they should all move to their region. So all this call for Anioma being Igbo and the likes, they'll probably tell them, so look, move if you want to go for Biafra and you believe in Biafra, or yeah, move down to Southeast. All right, but then the question is, if you're going to tell them to move down to Southeast, what happened to that land in Delta State that is known predominantly for Dindi and Omas? This is very dicey. There has to be compromise here and there if eventually pulls through. But don't forget that they are looking at the legal framework, and they're also calling on other ethnic groups who also are looking towards exiting, that please they should go ahead, join Biafra or whatever way they want to do, so that they will know those who are within Nigeria once and for all. But then it's just a plea. It's a legal process. It has not been given final verdict, and they're also looking at the international community to also come to their aid, so that Nigeria does not degenerate totally to another civil war. But let's feel the pulse of Nigerians. Quite a lot of them are talking. This one here is saying, "Let the Igbos extraction back out from our north, so the peace will reign. The Igbos are not trying at all. Nobody in Nigeria wants Igbos extraction. We are just managing to live with them." Are you serious? This one here is saying, "There's no peace for the wicked. The earlier not understand that, the better. See how a whole college of students brought down their own female students, and this group is not even saying anything about it. Shame on you." I tell you, they didn't even mention anything about that. In fact, I noticed that those in the northern part, apart from probably Tamboa, and who have not really released, just doing it on hush hush tone, they're just quiet about it. Even one of the clerics seem not to be bothered, except for the Sultanate Council, who have condemned, and Bishop Kuka. The rest of them are pretending as if nothing really happened. Honestly, Nigeria needs prayers. This one here is saying, deceitful call, devoid of any sincerity, just on the lips to confuse the outsiders. Okay, this person here is saying, point of corruption, not southeast but Biafra. Okay, another person here says, say not southeast but Biafra, which means there's more to Biafra than just southeast. This one here is saying, Biafra referendum or nothing. That peace that eluded Nigeria over 50 years because of the atrocities of Nigeria against Easterners, especially southeast, will forever go against Nigeria until Biafrans are let go. All right, quite a lot of people are talking. People are saying they should hasten up, and so that the whole of old eastern region is Biafra land, not just southeast. That they should bring all of the old eastern region back to southeast and make it Biafra land. Let's put in the comment section.